Watchers, you are who is with me right now. If you do not see a red light box up in the corner here, then this is a replay and you've missed me. And this is most definitely unorthodox at a different time. I got called away earlier on a family matter. And so I'm back now to finish the Zodiac. So we will be starting with the water signs. Let me just get into my secondary device and be everywhere that I need to be. One moment. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Gonna try to find myself again. I'm a little busy right now, Facebook. Trying to suggest me to do things. Hi, Lily. Hi, Terry. Terry, is it so late for you? Girl, I bet you're exhausted. On a Monday, what are you doing up? Oh, I guess. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to put this where I need to be everywhere. So hold on a second, guys. Oh, and I think I'm going to sneeze now. Are you kidding me? I got to use the trick. You know what I mean? Hold the finger under the nose so I don't accidentally sneeze because I felt the sneeze coming. Sometimes that happens to me with spirit. Like, spirit's in the house. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Wait, nope, it's gone. Yep, that's definitely spirit. When I follow through with the sneeze, not so much spirit. Let me get in here. Hey there. Yeah. Hey, Carla. Thank you for those stars, Carla. I do receive 1 penny per star and they all add up. And I know that Facebook is charging a bit more for those now. So thank you so much for that. Let me unpin this. I can't fix it. Hi, Pascal. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again. Disregard the pre-order thing. We're not doing that. And I thank you for jumping back in with me. Now, earlier, I do have a video already. So earlier, I already did the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I got pulled away. And everything's fine. Okay. I thank you guys for all of your concern. Everything's fine. But I got pulled away. And I know we still have 3 more groups to go through, and I'm not doing them next week, which is Christmas. Okay, so this reading today is going to cover the next 2 weeks. So yes, thank you. I'm glad to be back too. I'm glad to be back. And I thank you guys for your patience. I just really thank you. Thank you so much, Terry. That's awesome. You love the Aquarius reading. So right on. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the feedback because like I really just allow spirit to move me and it works. Thank God, right? Thank God. So I do want to say that this is an 18 and over broadcast because I cuss and I vape and sometimes we talk about sensitive things. So 18 and over only, please. But if you do vibe with me, feel free to like and follow my page and share this video if you would like to do so that spirit can draw more people in. My hair is just driving me nuts, you guys. You're lucky I showed up. I'm just saying, we're all real human people. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's get here. I'm going to light the sage. I think we need it. And I do want to say that I'm aligned with love and light and God, and I am here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. And I thank you so much for allowing me to be of service in this way for you. This is not the only way that I provide services. I do offer one-on-one private sessions, tarot videos for order, and psychic development programs. I have a psychic development program that's coming up just next month in January on the 8th. And there is more information about that pretty much everywhere. To be honest, I am so tired. I want to jump right into the Zodiac. So keep your ear to the ground if you're interested in connecting to your own intuition. I would love to teach you and guide you, and that would start next month. Thank you, Lily. Yes, I did get your payment for the class. The class is a 4-week long live interactive program. We meet 3 times a week for 4 weeks, and I teach from the ground up. So whether you have basic knowledge about psychic skills or not, whether you kind of know how to use them or you've ever had an experience or not, I will teach everyone at the same level, and everyone will grow wherever you're at. Okay, you will unlock, activate, up level wherever you are at in my program. The cost is $111, and there are limited spots available so that I can give that one-on-one coaching and mentorship to each of the students so that everyone is successful. If you would like to be in the class, like I said, $111 would secure your spot. But I do offer a payment plan, 2, 3, or 4 payments. If you needed that to get into the program, because I would love to have you if you're drawn. There. Spirit wanted me to say it. Just say it. Can you tell I'm super tired? I feel jet lagged again. What's going on? All right. Excuse me. I'm okay. Still battling this little congestion thing, but you know what that's about, so whatever. All right, so today's decks are the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, the Light Seers Tarot, the Kipper deck, and my Real Life Oracle deck. Yes, you made it. Yay. I am so excited. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, water signs will be first on this video. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, after that will be fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, followed by a group pick a card message from numerology guidance cards. Yay, I made it too. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see. These are your vibes here. That's the one. Okay. I like that. And the energy patterns. Whoop, there it is. Huh. Interesting. I don't want that to fall. There's like slats in my table, and sometimes it lines up just right to zip right down through. So I got to be careful. Now, some additional factors from the Kipper deck. Huh. This is interesting. And I'm going to go a little bit more deep. Thank you, Terry. With each of the signs. Now, Cancer, Spirit. Like, you can't even see it. See how I have these now? That ain't going to work. How's this? Nope, still can't see it. That's not right. Can you tell I'm a Virgo? I'm like, wait, they're not absolutely perfect. I want you to see what I see for the most part. Hold on. I'll make sure I have enough room for it. Cancer, Scorpio, Scorpio. This one. Didn't Scorpio get that recently? Maybe. Pisces. Which one is just Pisces, Spirit? Woo, there it went. Oh, man. I think we're getting some repeats here. A couple of repeats, maybe. And that just means, you know, the energy is still kind of flowing in that direction. We shall see. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Your vibes. You have the number 1, clarity of belief. And this is like the one of swords. Like, I have a new idea. I see things very clearly. I'm moving forward in a certain way. I see the butterfly in the palm of his hand. That's like transformation. Like, you could have a hand in the transformation if you could take actionable steps towards whatever the clarity of thought that you have, right? The intention. I also see a lot of lines in this card, like cords that are wrapped between you and other people, potentially water sign. Okay. And then I see the blues that indicate communication, clear communication, the cords between people, and how maybe sometimes we have different ideas. We're moving in a new direction, and it's important to have those serious conversations with people who it affects, you know, that kind of thing is what I see here. I see how you are transforming and wanting to send all this love and healing to others. But I do kind of see in this card for the water signs that I don't necessarily see it coming right back to you in the same breath. Okay, so I want to say, water sign, don't stop being your bomb kick-ass self. Okay, don't stop giving and loving and being compassionate and blessing people and going that extra mile if you feel drawn to do so, even if you're not seeing the appreciation or the gratification on the other end. Please know that it is settling in, and it is hitting its intended target, even if you don't quite see it coming towards you just yet. Spirit says that in the instances, water signs, listen up, in the instances you where you do go the extra mile and you don't feel like you were paid back, especially over the next 2 weeks. Okay, if this happens over the next 2 weeks, don't make it fit, just connect the dots if it happens, you know what I mean. Spirit says if you don't see it paying you back right away, try not to hold a grudge or resentment, because the universe is going to build up some momentum around that return and multiply it and send it back to you, maybe from a different avenue. Okay, so I really want to just let you know that as you hold that space with grace, instead of like acting out in a malicious way or a triggered way or reactive way, that you can hold that space with grace, is what Spirit is saying, and the blessing will come to you from elsewhere, but it'll be like threefold. You know what I mean? It'll be multiplied. Okay, so let's continue here over the next 2 weeks. Listen. Clarity of belief. You've got major arcana card number 18, the moon. I almost said 11. That's weird. 18, the moon. So, wow. So number 11 is the justice card, and that's a trip because you got courthouse over here. Wow. Spirit speaks, man. Spirit knows what's up. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you guys. And thank you for all those compliments, Lily. You are just too sweet. Okay, so water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yes, I am totally live right now. I'm doing the Zodiac today. If you happen to be in the air signs group, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is a previous video higher up on the channel, okay? Because I did that one earlier and I ended it, and this is for the rest of the signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The moon indicates, I said, what are the energy patterns? The moon is about the past. The past being illuminated, okay, kind of seeing things a little bit more clearly in hindsight and in retrospect, okay, that kind of thing, and the clarity of belief here. So what I see for the water signs is kind of seeing the path ahead a lot more clearly over the next 2 weeks. I want to say, because it'll be like black and white. Oh no, I've made that mistake before. I'm not taking that avenue. This seems really nice. This seems like something that's in alignment with me, and you're able to lean into that direction anyway. Lean into the direction of your choosing instead, based on how you feel, because it kind of contrasts from the past that you're learning from. Okay. Water signs, please use your own free will and good judgment to let it land where it lands in your life, and take it as it resonates, okay? Because you know your life. And you just connect the dots here. We don't make it fit, we connect the dots. So the additional factor here, number 23, courthouse. 2 and 3 adds up to the number of 5. 5 is the number of like change. All right. Things are changing in a very big and major way. Courthouse indicates like could be legal action, could be something like this, like official person. There's paperwork going on, maybe a settlement or a sell or a buy of a home, or some kind of other legal actions, divorce, jail, custody, restraining, this kind of thing. So this is what I see here for the water signs, is you're waiting for some kind of legal process to unfold, and you're trying to hold space here for the bright future that you feel you are stepping into, which I feel you're stepping into as well. But I do see the past, maybe some doubts creeping in a little bit, like, well, you know, I've never gotten a break before. Listen, water sign, don't entertain thoughts of, yeah, well, it's never happened to me before, so how can I expect good luck now, right? I feel some kinds of thought patterns floating around like that in the headspace of some of the water signs, that doubt, that negative critic in your mind. Now listen, Spirit wants me to say something, water signs. Spirit wants me to say that voice in your head that says, oh, it's not going to work out, because remember, we don't have good luck. Nobody ever picks us. It's not our time. We're still going to suffer. Whatever this is, that inner critic, that ego, it's really trying to protect you. Okay. And it's crazy. And it's useless. Okay. Truly, you should not listen to that voice, but it comes from a place of, you will understand this, water sign, because in the back of your mind, if that catastrophe were to happen, you already knew it anyway, right? So there's your power and control. I already knew it. I already knew it. But listen, that I already knew that this bullshit was going to unfold in a negative way. That's keeping that pattern potentially alive in your future, okay? Because you're manifesting all the time, even patterns that you don't intend to be emitting. All right. So pay attention to these kinds of ways of thinking or speaking and change those. Okay. You know what? The past can go to hell. All right. Because I'm not there anymore. It's not real. I can't change it. But this is my now moment. And in the future, I intend to succeed. Believe in your success. Believe in the blessings that are coming to your life. And Spirit wants me to say with this courthouse card, some water signs are feeling like success. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm really doomed right now. I'm dealing with some bullshit right now. Maybe this courthouse thing is not in your favor. Okay, I just want to say to you, even if it appears like it's not in your favor, it is, however, in the greatest and highest good. Attempting to see these things on the higher level, okay, with your higher perspective, may help you to maneuver through some of that, because our human ego again says, no, I wanted to win. I wanted to be right. I wanted it to come out my way. If it didn't come out my way, I must be wrong. I must be bad. I must be weak or stupid, right? That's not the case. All right. Spirit is saying if it doesn't come out your way, it is still of your greatest and highest good, because there are different things that will unfold after that. Okay, that will add to the benefit and the quality of your life, your growth, your expansion. So do not be discouraged. And I'm not saying that everybody's going to get the turnover. I'm saying just in case you're among one of the few that happen to, get the news that it's not in your favor. Okay. That is why I just want you to be prepared. All is not lost. You don't have to the world is coming to a crumble. It's not like that at all. So let's get further with this. Now, Cancer, new coat. All right. So all the cards apply here for you, except new coat indicates that now is the time for temporary, to recognize the temporary stages and phases of your life, to recognize how you want to spend your time. New coat is about sampling experiences. Okay, sampling experiences to add flavor to your life. You're the one who knows where your life is a little ho-hum or whatever, and you could use a little something. You're the one who knows where Spirit is kind of drawing your soul to add some this, that, or the other thing to your life. Maybe you're dating. Maybe you're job searching. Maybe you are hobby hopping, trying to find the right craft for you. Whatever this is, treat it like you're shopping for a new coat. Try on the new coat for a little while, knowing this is temporary. And if I don't like it, I can return it or I can shed it. I can get rid of it. You don't have to invest so much in each of these experiences because they're just to see what you like. Okay, what's going to work for you? What's not going to work for you? So don't be afraid to toss out that itchy selection that is not right for you, because that's exactly what this is about. Saying no to things that don't work for you and recognizing the things that do and embracing those things, incorporating them into your life in whatever way is right for you, Cancer. Scorpio, you got black sheep. Wow. Okay, look, Scorpio, clarity of belief and the moon and the courthouse. Okay, so clarity of belief, obviously, that's those thought patterns, those new ideas, a different way of thinking that's different from the past. It's different from the past because the past is now being illuminated. You see things differently as well. Other people might see things as well. And I do see with this courthouse, I see that this is some kind of a judgment in your favor, to be honest, for Scorpio with the black sheep. I feel like the black sheep has spoken the truth all along. And just now are others coming to the realization that Scorpio's, kind of been the aware one in the scenario wherever this lay. Now, this could be at the job. Maybe you were the odd person out and now people hear you and understand your ideas. Okay. This could be in the family or even in a relationship, friendship circle, whatever. I feel for Scorpio that at one point you were that odd person out that was the unique mindset and opinion. But I see from the cards that other people are coming around and coming on board with you. I want to say to you, like, take them in like mother hen, all right, and teach them your ways, if only by example, okay, or more than that. You would know what's right for you. Pisces, slow down. I can't help it. When Spirit starts pushing the information through me, it just rolls, and then sometimes I gotta stop and breathe. And that's one thing, I think, because my overseers, my American accent, and then I speak so fast that I'm afraid sometimes they may have trouble following me. Pisces. Pisces, your cake is baking. And I feel like you've gotten this recently. I could be wrong, but who knows? My memory is not the greatest. Okay. But Pisces, your cake is baking. As far as the moon, letting it lie, finding some kind of closure. That's what I really feel here with the courthouse, the moon, and clarity of belief. That's like a turning point here. This courthouse is like, I feel empowered. I feel like an adult in my life. And I understand where I stand, who I am. And it doesn't matter what happened in the past. In fact, I'm wise to all of that now. I see things in a much clearer way. And I want to proceed with my life in this capacity, right? Well, sometimes we make all these decisions and we want to snip, snap, and see it right here in our manifested outer reality. And unfortunately, Pisces, it's still about holding that space. It's still about holding that space for what you know is right for you and not accepting less and doing your part. Okay. Because cake baking indicates that there's a process, that there are ingredients, and there is also a divine time limit that we know nothing about, and it cannot be rushed. But as long as you continue to do your part by putting in the right ingredients and following along with the processes that you know align you with the victory that you desire in your life, okay, then it will come to pass. You've got to hold space and believe in yourself. If you don't believe in your vision, then it'll never come true, Pisces. I feel like you believe, so don't let your faith waver. Continue to add to the process of your manifestation by walking in alignment with everything that takes you there. All right, that's what I have for Pisces. And that is what I have for all the water signs. This is for the next 2 weeks, guys. Some soul searching, maybe rehashing of the past. Sometimes the holiday times do that to us. We think back about the people in our lives, or the family members, and how we've all grown up and the things that have happened and that kind of thing. Sometimes that is what it is. And sometimes it's not the Six of Cups reminiscing, oh, it was all so great. Sometimes like there's packages, of stuff from the past that are a little more sticky. And those can be brought to the surface when we're in connection during these times of year, guys. There's a reason I'm saying this here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and jump in with the fire signs. Sending love to you, Carol. I see you say you're not feeling so good. Sending love, honey. Gotcha. Whew. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your vibes. Your vibes. Fire signs for the next 2 weeks. Woo! I'd say that one's yours, huh? Here it is. Oh, snaps. Fire signs. I'm going to shuffle these ones. Hey, Tink. I am doing Zodiac readings right now. I'm working on Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But you're welcome to stick around. Happy holidays to you as well, darling. All right, let's see. Which one is it? Which one? Oh, wow. Fire signs. Hold on. Let's just bring these a little closer. Remember, I'm a Virgo, remember? Nitpicky. It's got to be perfect. It needs to line up. I got to dot all the I's and cross all the T's. Yeah, it flew out. It almost like took my eye out. It was ready to get me. I was like, fire signs, I thought you loved me. What's going on? Huh. Interesting. Okay. They want you to have them both. Okay. Okay, so from my real life oracle deck for Aries, we're going to go deeper with Aries here. Spirit, what is it for Aries? Oh, and for Leo. For Leo. Leo's on the bottom. Oh, snaps. Sagittarius. For Sag. This one. Oh. Thank you. I do appreciate that. And yes, Meredith, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius were in the first video that I posted earlier. In that video, I did Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and I had to go. So in this video, I already did Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and I'm just going to start Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And after this will be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And I do appreciate the prayers. Yes. Keep sending positive energy. Spirit knows where it needs to go, and it is appreciated. So thank you. All right. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs for the next 2 weeks. Okay. Because I won't be here next Zodiac Monday. I'll be celebrating Christmas with my family. So for the next 2 weeks. Okay, your card, your vibes. This is number 5, throat chakra. Throat chakra, friends. Okay, so fire signs. Speaking your truth, maybe reining it in if you need to, okay, because we're not all Miss Mousy, I can't speak up. Some of us say a lot of things that maybe don't come across in the most loving or kind ways, or maybe don't come across in the way that we intend. All right, so Spirit is calling the fire signs this week, your vibes, you're really going to be focused on your communication. And I do want to say, even though it's like throat chakra, oh, well, we speak and it comes out of our mouths, our throats, right? This is also about listening. Okay, so the throat chakra governs that whole area, your speech, your speaking, and also your listening. Okay, so Spirit is calling you to listen effectively if you would like others to receive you as well, because we do mirror connections in our lives. And when we're too busy zoned into our phone land and other people can't get our attention this way or the other way, and then we wonder, like, how come they don't listen when we try to speak up to them? Because it goes both ways, man. It goes both ways. So we got to be present in the moment with our folks, especially right there in person. And I do also say digitally, friends, Spirit is calling that some people do have some important lines of communication that are open in a technological way, like on your devices, your social media, this kind of thing. Okay, so all of this matters, even if you're just sending messages between one another, listening to each other. They want me to speak about active listening. So often we can engage in conversation and completely miss what someone is saying because we're preparing something great that we want to say next that'll really, move them in some way, right? So we're in our minds formulating the next thing. And as soon as they take a pause, it's my opening. Listen, this is what I want to say to you. And we may have missed valuable information or a valuable exchange of energy. Okay, this is one-sided. So Spirit wants me to speak about active listening, especially when we're spending time with friends, family, etc. Patience, having patience. Spirit is wanting me to say to the fire signs to let others speak first and you listen first. Okay, that might be a bit of a change for you. Oh, good night, Terry. Good night, you sweetheart. It might be a change for some fire signs not to take the lead and start those conversations. Maybe you start them, but Spirit is really calling you to listen and receive your friends, your family, your loved ones, your boss, whomever it is that you're in connection and communication with. Okay, so a good example is to listen and receive and repeat back to the individual what you heard. Okay, so what you're telling me is da 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 da. Is that right? Okay, what I feel about this. Give yourself a pause, take a breath, formulate your answer. No one's rushing you to engage in communication effectively. Okay, so formulate your answer and then present it back to your person. Now, this will help you to maintain healthy lines of communication during these times. I don't say that others' minds might wander. I don't say that others might not be jumping ahead of you and not listening to what you're saying, but waiting till they can get their words in. And if that's the case, recognize this, receive, allow, react in whatever way is appropriate. And eventually they're going to run out of steam, is what Spirit is saying. All the great ideas and things that they can possibly tell you, receive it, receive it, receive it. They're enjoying your attention. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, is it, to be loved by somebody in such a way, or received or accepted in in such a way. However, at some point, then it's your turn. Don't forget that. Then it's your turn. Then you get to say all the things and teach them how to be a healthy listener, just as you exhibited during their sharing time. Okay. Whew. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energies, man. 8 of Swords. Whoa, dropped it. Okay. 8 of Swords. This person, okay, Swords is mental energies. So this person looks at herself in the mirror and perceives her own circumstances in this way. I'm restricted. I'm not free. I can't move around. I'm badgered by these thoughts or these restrictions or these rules or these consequences or whatever this may be, fears floating around. But what we lose sight of when we're feeling this vibration is that we are not truly any of those things. This is really an illusion. This is circumstances potentially, okay? But this person is whole, healthy, and complete, and she can stand up and remove herself from all of those things, even if those are internal fears. That's self-empowerment, to face those fears, recognize that they have no fear, no hold over you, and to remove yourself and proceed with empowered energy, right? So this is what I want to say to the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, throat chakra, 8 of Swords. This is feeling like I can't speak up, or I shouldn't say anything, or I can't say the right thing. Some kind of restrictions. Now, this is important. Look, you don't have to tell everything to everyone. It's not everybody's business, your business, okay? Your thoughts, your private thoughts are not everyone's business. There is a boundary around this. Sometimes we feel like we don't have these boundaries if you're not raised a certain way, or if, who knows what's going on, okay? But we're people here, and this can happen where we feel like we owe everyone an explanation. We must be an open book. We've got to give every detail, and when we don't, we feel like a liar. We feel like a scumbag. We feel like we're doing something wrong. We feel guilty. Okay, so Spirit is saying right now that if you have things that you don't feel like you want to share with certain people or any people, that's your free will choice. There is nothing wrong with you keeping your own privacy to yourself, fire sign. So get over the guilt of feeling like, well, I'm supposed to tell my mom everything, or my best friend everything, or I'm supposed to run everything by this certain person in my life, and when I don't, whatever, right? That's a restriction. You truly don't have to. You don't have to. Now, I'm feeling this around communication, so I'm just throwing it out there generally. You would know what resonates with your scenario or not. I'm going to give you both of these cards here. Number 31, bad health. Number 6, mature woman. Okay. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe you don't want to speak up that you might be sick or something. Okay. Maybe someone close to you is going through some kind of physical ailment. I have to say this because obviously it comes through like this in the card, but it's not going to fit with everybody. So please don't make this fit. Don't be like, oh no, someone's dying. It's not like that unless someone is sick in your life. So I do say here that with the throat chakra, the 8 of Swords, and the bad health, maybe someone is ill, you or others that you care about, and it's kind of challenging to speak about this. Maybe you don't want to talk about it, maybe you don't want to share, maybe you're not allowed to. Whatever the case is here, I can feel how there's like some eggshells, and I do want to say this: if there is no bad health scenario, okay, yes, if there is no bad health scenario, I want to say this mature woman here, this mature woman is aging and growing and evolving. And as long as she's able to express herself in authentic ways and speak up and advocate and have her own truth, then she is healthy, right? Okay. But when we have these restrictions around our speech, our ability to communicate, when we can't share ourselves, our truth, our preferences, our opinions, and we hold these things in, it most definitely can impact your health. So, fire signs, I want to say to you from Spirit right now, pay attention to your patterns, pay attention to your life. When you stifle your emotions, the things that you want to say to people that you just keep in and you don't, and it becomes something, okay? Notice that you don't get some kind of sore throat or some kind of cold or flu, right? Something in this whole area, right? Runny nose, whatever this could be that's getting inflamed because you're not allowing yourself to express your authentic truth. Okay, so that is an important part of your overall physical health as well. Okay, because these kinds of patterns that are dense and restrictive will end up affecting your physical body if unaddressed. So now's the time, fire sign, to speak up about you, to show the world who you really are, to make sure that you're speaking in a tactful way to people, to speak and express yourself authentically, okay? Because nobody knows what's going on inside of you but you. And you have the ability to share that with the world, okay? Otherwise, people just assume they know what's going on inside of you, and that robs them of the true beauty of the qualities of your personality. So please, fire signs, spread yourself around, share your personality, the compliments, who you are, the uplifting words that you have, the great ideas that you have at work and with family and with friends and with the community and with whoever is in your path, because spirit will move you. Please, fire sign, now's the time. Aries. Aries, you sweetheart. Rock in a hard place. Okay, this is what you have right now. And to be honest, feels a little bit like this, right? This Eight of Swords here is between a rock and a hard place. This Eight of Swords is not very happy. Stuck. I don't like my circumstances as they sit, but see, communication is key. Communication is important right now. I want to say to Aries, like, you might be going through some stuff that there is no easy fix. There is no easy answer. You may, like I see here, you may have lost someone. Okay. And it's tearing you up inside, and I feel how, the circumstances may be beyond your control. Something important was lost to you or kept from you. The communication is not there, but you don't want to talk to anybody about it. Spirit is indicating that maybe you should journal. Okay, keep a digital journal in your device if that's what you want to do. What is a tape recording or something, or write it out, just some kind of communication, because I don't feel like it needs to go outward to other people just yet, or maybe it even can't. Okay, and for some Aries, I feel like that communication can't go to whatever other party you would like for it to. However, you can write a letter and lift it up in prayer. All right, and I do want to say to Aries that this is only temporary. And this time where you're feeling a little stuck or pinched in by your circumstances, like when this is our circumstances, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Sometimes that's all you can feel is the rock and the hard place. And it seems like there's nothing else in the world. And I'm stuck and I'm trapped and I can't speak up. And your health might be even declining. You might have IBS, you might have heartburn, whatever this could be. It's because there's things that need to come out of you and you're not allowing that to come through in a healthy way. Okay, or maybe you're having explosions from time to time. Whatever the case is, any fire sign or Aries, that can also cause heartburn. So if you're somebody who struggles with those kinds of medical ailments, allow your emotions to come through you in a healthy and graceful and loving way. If you're able to do that before they become these big ugly things to come through you, right? And then you can kind of have a handle on some of the effects of that. I will say I'm not a medical doctor of anything at all. I missed my window on that one. Okay, so make sure you seek treatment if you need to. Aries, rock in a hard place. I want to say that those circumstances will change. And right now you are being equipped with the tools necessary to release some of the restrictions around your throat chakra and your communication center. Okay, both giving and receiving of communication. So that is what I have for Aries. Leo, new coat. So with this one here, I really feel for Leos that it's about experimenting with the way that you are expressing yourself. I feel for some Leos, maybe taking like a Toastmasters course or something like this to really brush up the vocabulary. I do feel something like this as far as the way that you speak, the words that you use, adding more flavor to your dictionary, being able to speak up and interject your opinion. For some Leos, Did I say Aries? I don't know. For some Leos, I do feel that this might be new for you all together. Like, I'm going to start speaking up. I'm going to start saying my piece. I'm going to start putting my order down, or ordering for the group, or whatever this could be. Being brave around the speech is what I feel here. I'm going to start really standing up for myself. You know what? When my family member says this, that, or the other thing, I'm going to let them know that, hey, that hurts my feelings, and that I don't like that. Can you please not do that any longer? These are ways that we can break those chains of bondage, and ways that we can keep ourselves healthier individuals. Because Spirit wants me to say, if you don't say anything, when someone hurts your feelings, you don't say anything. Number one, your feelings are hurt. Number two, it stifles your throat chakra to close that down and not communicate that. So not only are your feelings hurt from someone else, but your energy is kind of dampened from your own actions. Okay, so Spirit is saying that it is important to speak up when you need to decide to share yourself with the world, and to explore and experiment with different phrases, different words. Okay, so they want me to say something here. For those Leos that are attempting to groom themselves, like in a more eloquent way, maybe with vocabulary, maybe you'll be presenting or speaking, or you just want to come across, more wise, or whatnot. Spirit is wanting to say to you, if you take some of the common words that you use regularly, like good. Okay, when people say, how are you today? Oh, I'm good. Right, I'm good. Well, what are some synonyms for that word? Okay, so there's good, there's fine, there's okay, there's all right, there's fantastic, there's awesome, there's phenomenal. Right, so you start shaking up some of these adjectives or descriptive words, some of the words that you use frequently. Just kind of brainstorm and think of other words that are the same but kind of different, that you can plug in to make your vocabulary a bit more colorful. Leo, I feel like this will help you as you make all the new connections that you're stepping into over the next 2 weeks. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got absolutes. Throat chakra, 8 of Swords, bad health, mature woman. Now, I do see here that maybe you have I kind of feel from the cards now that maybe you have a lack of communication with someone who's important to you, right? Maybe there's been distance. Maybe you're struggling with your health. Maybe somebody else is, but I see how there is a communication barrier there. And absolutes indicates a way of thinking or speaking that can kind of pigeonhole us into circumstances that we don't like, right? Because we get so frustrated that we affirm them by accident, okay? So when we say, gosh, no one ever listens when I talk, right? That is a statement, and it is spoken as an absolute. No one ever listens when I talk. Boom. So that makes it a fact in my life. So now I'm encouraging that fact, that belief, to be true. And I will see those signs in my outer environment. I tell you, if you feel and believe that no one ever listens when you talk, you will miss when someone does. Okay, so it's important to pay attention to the absolutes and to find the gray area there. If you feel like no one ever listens when you talk, instead be like, wow, I wish that people would listen more often when I speak, right? People rarely listen is better than no one ever does, because ever is solid, it's absolute, but rarely has some wiggle room, and then rarely can turn into once in a while, or sometimes, and then often, and then always, right? We can work ourselves into that kind of a scenario and plug in whatever it is. Maybe it's not people not listening. Maybe it's foretelling bad events or whatnot this could be. I feel some Sagittarius might feel like they predict happenings, because they're like, oh, that bad thing's going to happen, and then it does happen, and they're like, oh no, I made that happen. I want to say you didn't make anything happen, okay, but you may have kind of got a feeling about it beforehand, but nothing is absolutely within your control. Whether you sensed it or had a premonition about it or not, you can't encourage those kinds of things to happen, okay? So that's what I want to say to Sagittarius. Not with your thoughts, not with your words. Fire signs. Sending love. Whew. Boy, it's late already, isn't it? Carol King, why are you up so late? Good to see you, though, girl. Oh, man, we're going to do the earth signs next. I love the earth signs. Okay, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whoa. Lily's tired too. I'm sorry, ladies. I know it. This is a late one tonight. I just wanted everyone to get their guidance. Some people watch it on the replay. So, hey, at least they'll get their messages. So, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the bottom. Additional factors. Wow. Okay, let's get a little more deep with Taurus from my real life oracle deck. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Carol, I'm so glad you are here right now. Okay, Virgo. For Virgo, Spirit, a little more deep for Virgo. Capricorn. Oop, there it goes. Wow, we've got some serious we've got some serious cards here for the earth signs. Just gonna say that. All right. Your vibes. Number one, manifest. This is like the magician, okay? So I know. Carol, you're going to just, let's see this. Okay, so number one, manifest. This is the magician for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn from today through the next 2 weeks through January 1st. So the rest of December here. Now, this is about turning something turning nothing into something. I almost said turning something into nothing. That's not what I meant. Turning nothing into something or putting some effort into manifesting what it is that you desire. Okay, so the magician relies on his own power. He's very focused. He's in alignment with what he knows he wants for his life, and he's determined to make it happen at all costs. In fact, the magician is extremely creative, very in alignment with spirit. Okay, so this person has a lot of magic potential around them, earth signs, for the next 2 weeks. Manifestation, creating the kinds of energy patterns that you want to have in your life. All right, so you have the Three of Wands showing up as one of the energy patterns. All right, Three of Wands is kind of about waiting for the right time. It's kind of about slow down. Now you've got to wait for the right wave to come in. She's not even in the water yet. Okay, so there might be some real distance in between what you want and what you actually have in this moment. Earth sign, I do see that it really, this could indicate that that maybe there is some distance between yourself and people that are close to you. All right. So number 15, the lovers. 1 and 5 adds up to 6. 6 is a number of love. Good night, Lily. Good night. Okay, so I want to say to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, manifest Three of Wands lovers. Hello. This is about distance between you and what you really want in your life. Maybe a very important connection, maybe several, okay? Because it doesn't have to be like romantic lovers, but it could be. Okay, it definitely could be. But it could be like that fucking job that I've had my heart set on for so long, right? And it's far away from me, but I'm trying to manifest it into my life, okay? So take this wherever it resonates, earth sign. There is something in your life, and it could be relationship, that is not quite where you want it to be, and maybe you're waiting for things to unfold. You're hoping that it's the right time. Maybe there's distance between what you want it to be or what you envision and where you're standing at right now. Taurus, best friend. Don't forget who your friends are, man. That is where the thread of love will lie for you, Taurus. Okay, because a lover is more than a lover if they are your best friend. Okay, So I do want to say to Taurus that, waiting for the right time is definitely beneficial because you know who you are. You're this kind of person with integrity. Okay, Taurus. So even if you have that deep, intimate bond and connection, and it is manifesting, it's in the works. Things are moving in a certain direction. I feel like this is very slow for you. Oh my God, this is so slow. It's taking so long. What the heck? Right? I feel the frustration, but Spirit is calling you to bring in some playfulness during this waiting period, during this time. Bring in some joy, bring in a little bit of, lighthearted energy that will help to bring this manifestation closer to you because it truly is that kind of high vibe, lighthearted energy that you seek. So even if you don't have it in your hands, in your proximity just yet, anchor in the frequency that you do, that you deserve it, that you have it, that you desire it, that it's right here within your fingertips. Even if it's not, play with the energy patterns that tells the law of attraction that this is what I want in my life, and it encourages that to be manifested into your life. Virgo, you've got one-sided here. Look at that. I smudged my card. I sure did. One-sided, Virgo. Okay, this is a red flag and a warning sign right here. Okay, certain connections in your life may be very important connections in your life. For the next 2 weeks, it looks like something's a little one-sided here for Virgo. So taking a look around and witnessing where things, this indicates like, Virgo, you're putting in a whole heck of a lot of work. Your half of the bridge is built. Somebody else hasn't even started. Okay, so what is this about? Who are you attempting to rely on that is falling short in your life? Okay, this could be at work or at home, but pay attention because I see that you're waiting for something, waiting for change, doing everything you can to make something manifest. Here, there, the other thing I want to say, you can only do your part. You can only build your side of the bridge. No matter how many extra things you do, this side is not built. And it's time that Virgo wakes up and pays attention to that because it's not a pattern, it's a lifestyle. Okay, Capricorn, you've got making it fit. All right. So I do see that you're manifesting some changes that might not quite be here for you just yet. All right. Thank you, sissy. Yes, ma'am. And this might have to do with romance. You might be looking for a partner or just trying to kind of deepen the connection that you have with yourself to make you ready for the rest of the world, okay? Or ready for other connections, the better self in other connections. Excuse me, Capricorn. Goodness, releasing energy here. Making it fit indicates that you may be spending a lot of time, effort, and energy into certain areas of your life that aren't quite giving back to you. They're not working out right. You're having to really try to do extra to make it happen because it's not the right thing for you. It's just not. And that's why it's so hard. Okay. And also, Spirit wants me to say to Capricorn, I'm getting some thoughts in the headspace here that are not having the greatest of effects on you. Okay, so making it fit as far as getting ready to go places or whatever this could be, and you're dressing yourself up, dolling yourself up in certain ways to appear however it is that you think you should appear, but it's not really your own style. Okay, so you're trying to make yourself fit into the mold of whatever it's supposed to be at that place, but see, you're only thinking that's what it's supposed to be. So you're trying to pull off what other things are supposed to be, but that's not even a real thing. And you're making it fit. I feel like you're hoping for that feedback. Did you accept me? Did you accept the mask that I was wearing when I showed up? Did I pull it off okay? Spirit is saying if you're having to wear a mask, then you're at the wrong fucking party, Capricorn. All right. So it's time to get authentic. It's time to pay attention to where you're placing your focus, your effort, your energy, and in ways that aren't giving back to you. You know what these things are. Pull away, man. Just pull away. It's not worth your time. Whoop. That's what I have for Capricorn. That's what I have for the earth signs. Thank you, guys. I think I was a little bit more foul-mouthed today than I usually am. So I thank you for your patience on this video and the other one too. Okay, so we're going to get our group pick a card message from the numerology guidance. I will read these from the book. Sissy's already got card number 1. So we will go 1, 2, and 3 live or on replay, guys. This will be 1 and 2. See those? And this is 3, and I will play along because I'm staying till the very end. I'll pick 3. 1, 2, or 3. Ooh, wow, what a beautiful card. Oh my goodness. So for Sissy and anyone else that picked card number 1, the card is number 77, spirituality. This card indicates a need to enhance your connection to the divine, to improve your relationship with yourself as well as your quality of life. You're not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And your relationship with Source is your path to inner peace. When you find your way to God, you find your way back home. By selecting this card, you are being encouraged to celebrate and strengthen your relationship with the divine in whichever way you choose. You may opt for prayer, meditation, chanting, yoga, or periods of silence and contemplation. Perhaps quiet time in nature, going on a retreat, or attending a place of worship is something you prefer. It doesn't matter which option you choose, for there is no right or wrong. Only you can know your ultimate path to God. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to strengthen your relationship with the divine. You are also being urged to communicate with your lost loved ones, your spirit guides, and angels, and ask for assistance when required. No request goes unanswered, and no request is too big or small. The affirmation on this card says, my relationship with the divine is my path to inner peace. Beautiful card, number 1. Whew. And if you picked card number 2, the card is number 46, domestic harmony. This card indicates a time of healing your relationships and your home. This may relate to a troubled relationship with a child, family member, ex or current partner, house guest, or roommate. It could even relate to problems you have had with the actual house itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. This card can indicate a time to make a commitment to your present relationship by declaring your love and desire to take things to the next level. It can also reveal a need to commit to your present residence by extending your lease, deciding not to sell, or making the necessary improvements to turn it into your perfect home. Regardless, this card is encouraging you to make a commitment rather than walk away. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you toward domestic harmony and peace. Remember, there is no such thing as the perfect relationship, family, or home. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. By improving your relationships and your home, you will improve the quality of your life. The affirmation on this card says, I have happy, harmonious relationships within my happy, harmonious home. Wowza. Oh, snaps. Okay. If you chose number 3, like I did, how fucking weird is this? Number 3 is card number 33, communication. This card indicates a need to communicate your thoughts and feelings and have the courage to speak your truth. Instead of keeping things to yourself out of fear of judgment, ridicule, or conflict, you must express your honest opinion. By doing so, you are releasing that energy from your being and promoting a healthy body and mind. Wow. Did this not sound like fire signs readings here? This card indicates that you have something important to say. You are being encouraged to communicate or express yourself through writing, speaking, singing, dance, acting, music, or art. You may prefer to compose poetry or note your thoughts in a journal and keep your ideas and feelings to yourself. Or you may choose to voice them to others so that you may give and receive guidance, wisdom, and hope. Whether your message is intended to inspire those around you or to simply heal yourself, it is important and necessary to help raise your own vibration, which in turn raises the vibration of the world. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to communicate and express your truth. When you are honest and respectful and seek to serve the greater good, your message will be received in the best possible light. Honest communication is the key. The affirmation on this card says, by communicating my truth, I create a healthy, harmonious life. Amen to that, number 3. Now let's go speak our truth in the best way possible, right? Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in with me today and picking up. Oh, Amanda's going to get her renovations done. Heck yeah, girl. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and picking up these last groups of signs so that we could do everyone's forecast. Until the next one, I will see you all then, and I send you so much love and so many blessings. Good night, guys.